Enzo Fernandez trains for Argentina ahead of international matches. Enzo Fernandez was spotted training for Argentina as he prepares to feature for his country during the latest international break we are currently in. Domestic football is on pause, but international football is now taking center stage, and that means there are still plenty of Chelsea players in action to watch this week and this weekend. Enzo is getting ready, and every Chelsea fan will be hoping he returns unscathed. Chelsea are eyeing a summer move for Benjamin Sesko. Despite Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson's good performances, many believe the club still lacks a striker to score goals regularly. According to Give Me Sport, Sesko has a release clause of £43 million in his current contract, an amount Chelsea are willing to part with. He is considered one of the best young strikers in world football and fits the type of player the Chelsea board would like to recruit in the future. There will be several high-profile strikers on the market in the summer window, so while Sesko is a bright talent to bid for, there are a few players fans will want to see more of. AC Milan have been linked with a move for Trevoh Chalobah from Chelsea. At that time, the defender did not play much under Mauricio Pochettino due to injury, but that has changed recently, as Chalobah has started the last 2 games for the Blues. It remains to be seen whether that will continue or not, but Milan are still interested in the Chelsea centre-back, as explained by Gazzetta dello Sport. It was said that the club were trying to line up their first target, before recalling that previous deals involving Chelsea players had worked for Milan in the past. Fikayo Tomori, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Christian Pulisic are good examples. That said, his current value is said to be around €10 to 15 million, making him affordable for Milan, although that seems very low considering he is currently in use, and Chelsea want to make as much profit as possible from a sale this summer. Eden Hazard's message after announcing Chelsea's return. 5 years after his departure, Hazard is rumoured to be returning to play at Stamford Bridge in the summer. The Belgian will play for the rest of the world team in the annual Soccer Aid match. He said, "My Chelsea family, I'll be home on Sunday, June 9th. I can't wait to meet you all again. Playing at Stamford Bridge is always amazing. We won so many trophies together there. Some of the best memories I have in football. 7 brilliant years. I miss them." Following confirmation of his return to Stamford Bridge, Hazard took to social media to provide a further 2-word reaction. Sharing a video of the announcement from Soccer Aid on his Instagram story, the 33-year-old simply wrote, "I'm back!" The message was accompanied by a stadium emoji. Liverpool and Chelsea are competing for a potential transfer for Johan Bakayoko. Bakayoko has shown in the Eredivisie and previously attracted interest from Brentford, according to journalist Patrick Berger. But now, it looks like there will be big clubs trying to win the race for Bakayoko's signature, with Berger providing the latest news below via X, linking the likes of Liverpool, Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain with the talented youngster. Johan Bakayoko is a major summer target for Europe's top clubs. Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Paris and BVB are monitoring the situation. Contract until 2027, no release clause. Price tag, €50 to 60 million euro. Bakayoko looks like a player with a bright future, and it will be interesting to see him in the Premier League given the important years ahead of him in his development. The 20-year-old looks like he could have an impact on Liverpool and Chelsea at the moment, with both clubs needing reinforcements up front. Chelsea are now starting to receive transfer interest for Kepa Arrizabalaga. Now, there are new reports about what will happen to the goalkeeper at the end of the season when he will return to Chelsea. Simon Phillips reported via his Substack yesterday that Chelsea will try to get rid of Kepa for good in the summer window. It is understood the 29-year-old would prefer to stay at Real Madrid, but they have no plans to sign him permanently at this time. Phillips added that several other clubs in Spain had expressed interest in the Chelsea goalkeeper. Apart from that, clubs in Saudi Arabia, have also shown interest. Additionally, Chelsea are looking to raise at least £25 million for the player's sale as they start to receive initial inquiries. The Blues paid a massive £71 million in 2018 to sign Kepa from Athletic Bilbao. Despite hitting a record high in West London, his deal has to be considered one of the club's worst deals in their history in terms of value for money. Here is the latest update on Chelsea's injury news and return date. 1. Levi Colwill. Chelsea have been without Colwill for the last 3 games after he suffered a toe injury. A timeline has not been set for the England defender's return, the latest news from the club stating the continuation of his rehabilitation program. He will miss international matches this month, while fans wait for more detailed news on Colwill's problem. Possible return date unknown. 2. Reece James. An injury-riddled year for James turned into the worst in December when he suffered his latest hamstring problem. In the race to play again this season, England boss Gareth Southgate said last week that he was hopeful the right-back gets game time to put himself in contention for Euro 2024. However, no time frame has been set for his return at this time. Possible return date: Spring 2024. 3. Christopher Nkunku. Pochettino stated at the end of February that Nkunku's hamstring injury could keep him out for 3 to 4 weeks. Chelsea said the Frenchman was continuing to undergo his rehabilitation program ahead of the match against Leicester. Possible return date: March or April 2024. 4. Romeo Lavia. Having made just 1 appearance for Chelsea after battling ankle and fitness problems, Lavia suffered a hamstring injury shortly after Christmas. Still yet to return to training, the Blues are keen not to set a date for their summer signings return. Possible return date unknown. 5. Wesley Fofana. Chelsea defender Fofana missed the entire season after suffering a serious knee injury last summer. However, in order to return to full training, his return will be gradual to avoid exacerbating the problem. Possible return date: Spring or Summer 2024. 6. Leslie Ugochukwu. An initial 8-week time frame was given for Ugochukwu's return from the hamstring injury he suffered in late December. The Blues have not provided any substantial updates on his progress, simply defining it as continuing to undergo a rehabilitation program. Mauricio Pochettino will return to manage the World Evan team at Soccer Aid. The charity match, which has raised more than £90 million for UNICEF since 2006, will be played on June 9th, and Pochettino will lead the World Evan for the 2nd year running. He was in the Old Trafford dugout last time out, but will be in familiar surroundings in the summer for Chelsea boss and his assistant Jesus Perez, with the game being held this year in West London. Lampard will return to Stamford Bridge, and it was announced that he will coach the England team alongside Harry Redknapp and Robbie Williams. More players will be confirmed in the coming weeks, but Jill Scott, Stuart Broad, Jack Wilshere and Sir Mo Farah will all be involved for England, who have not won this match since 2018. Soccer Aid for UNICEF takes place on Sunday the 9th of June at Stamford Bridge.